Do you know a little secret? I've been selling on Facebook Marketplace. So as you know, this past year I've been spreading my eggs in as many baskets as I can. Selling baskets, that is. Not just relying on eBay or one other. I'm spreading it as much as I can to get multiple streams of income to keep it steady. As you know, eBay can be spiky. So I currently sell on eBay. I sell on Depop, Etsy, Vinted. Used to do a bit of Amazon, might come back to it, but now Facebook. Been trialing this for probably 2 or 3 months now. And I was going to share some sold results so you can actually see what I've put on Facebook Marketplace and what's actually sold on there and I've got the money for. I've got 10 that have sold. We're going to go through each 10 to hopefully inspire you lot to try it out. And this wouldn't have been possible, I wasn't trying it, too lazy, without today's sponsor, ZipSale. Continue to sponsor me, I'm very, very grateful. I continue to use them every time I list. Legitimately, I use this to list. It's been around for about 1.5 years now and it's definitely making a name for itself. Many people are trying this out and having huge success. Not just getting a product out and then just leaving it. There's constant updates and refreshes going on all the time. One of the big ones at the moment is templates. You can now set out templates so you don't have to start a whole fresh new listing. So if I go through all my shoes, all my trousers and jeans all at the same time, I'd have to start a fresh listing or sell similar. I can set up different templates to suit the most things that I sell most of. So as you can see here, I've already set some up here. Men's jackets, men's trainers. What I do is click templates and then select the template that I want to use. So men's jackets, use template, and then up it comes. I can just add my images, add the name and brand, size. I've already got a bit of a description there. The category is already set out, condition. Makes it so much quicker, saving them extra few vital minutes because time is money in this game. I'll quickly set one up now actually because I need to do one for tonight. So simply create new template and it just simply loads up a new listing screen, but obviously the main important thing is it's going to save it. So I'm going to make this one men's trousers. So at some point in the title I'm going to put men's, I'm going to put size and then UK size, EU size, and then when it comes to description I tend to just copy and paste the description. So if I can just do that, men's trousers, size, UK. And my items tend to be in very good, clean, used condition. And then because I don't have to keep retyping this, I can put it here once and then it'll be there. Please see all pictures provided. Then again, category, just set that. If it was women's as well, obviously create another template, women's trousers, done. Then you could put the colour. I'm going to leave the colour for now because I'm not sure what the majority of my trousers are that I list, so I'll leave that. But you could put in whatever, so you've got loads of black trousers, you could put black in, but I could leave it black like that and then just simply change it. Condition, I put a safe, like good. I don't put excellent or acceptable. I sort of go in the middle as good, and then if they are particularly good or particularly bad, like holes or scuffs or something, then I can change that. But majority of my stuff is a flat line good. Brand, I pick up many different brands, so I will leave that. Sale price on my trousers, sort of smarter formal wear trousers, tends to be around, say $24.99. So that will be the price when I create a new listing, and I can just change that as and when. Then save template, and just put the title of this template and description. I just copy and paste the description, save as template, and then it should just be in your list. Men's trousers, there we go. So use template. Then when I go to list a pair of men's trousers, again, there you go. There is my template all ready to go. This saves so much time. The other really big feature that they've introduced is analytics. Obviously from my YouTube side of the business, I'm heavily into analytics, always studying them, how things are getting on and that. And here you go, you can see what sold on what. So Depop, Vintage, Facebook, Etsy, eBay, what has sold where. And then you can change the length of time, the quantity, the amount of revenue, and active listings as well. So if you go on sold items revenue, I've done October to December, the past 3 months. It shows me the revenue that each marketplace has made me. This only kicked off in November. So as you can see, Facebook earned me 0 on the screen, but then it suddenly kicks in with 408. That's because there's another new feature. If we go to items, whereas before, when you sell an item on Depop or if you sell an item on eBay, ZipSale will auto delist from the other platforms, apart from Facebook. So it's very difficult. Obviously, when you sell on Facebook, there's no proper like action button like, yes, this is sold, we can now take this down. It's very much on Messenger, and then you arrange to pick up or collect or send out, and then it remains active on Facebook, but it could be sold. And whereas before you'd have to go onto your ZipSale or go onto each platform and delist manually, they've now made it so much easier by going to your items, finding the item that is sold. Let's say this is sold, you click on the down arrow, mark as sold, click that, and it will delist with one click of a button. Makes it so much quicker, so much easier. A great new feature. There's the updates for now, but there's plenty more big announcements to come. Is mass editing all in one bulk. Also very excitingly, there's mass listing coming. I haven't got any details, but I've been told, obviously to tell you lot, mass listing is on its way and it'll be coming in the new year. And that is not it. Obviously Facebook is a new platform to ZipSale, and there are more selling platforms coming to cross-list on, including ASOS Marketplace, Gumtree, and probably the biggest one of all, Vestiaire Collective. Let's go and see now what has sold on Facebook Marketplace. Been dabbling with Facebook every now and then, but during the summer we sold our daughter's old slide. They're grown up now, they don't touch it. They haven't touched it for like a year or two, maybe. Clearing the garden a bit, and they decided to sell it. So this is suitable for eBay, so it was on eBay, and I put it on Facebook as well. And it was actually Facebook, within a couple of hours, I got like 2 or 3 messages. Someone messaged saying they could pick it up that afternoon. So they came, I think it was from Colchester, which is like half hour down the A12 for us. So listing, selling, they picked it up, cash on collection, no problems. And I got the full £50 for it. So technically we haven't made money because we got this from new. I think they've had it like 7 odd years or something. So it cost us about 80, 90 brand new, second hand, 50 quid, sold within a couple of hours. Yeah, perfect start. And this is what struck the fire to think, hang on, maybe I need to give this marketplace another go. So then came the update from ZipSale. They then introduced the marketplace to the cross-listing platform, and this was my first sale, and it's a Winnie the Pooh complete children's collection 30 books box gift pack set. £15 I sold it for as well. Actually went to a family member, delivered to them in cash, job done. Again, listed, and same day, sent me a message. I think a couple of other people messaged as well. Obviously, family jumped to the front of the queue. They received it. I think this owes me like, I think it was £3 from a local charity shop. So obviously cash is literally 3 to 15, no fees taken away. Just my time of like 30 seconds, 1 minute to cross list it, and job done. So this was my first proper sale on Facebook. So something I've bought to resell, a family member or friend hasn't bought it, purely someone that I don't know has seen it on Facebook and they've bought it. And again, they picked it up in cash, they collected from the door. Again, cross-listed. I actually deleted the listing, that's why I couldn't find it. That's why I'm on the ZipSale page here. But they were, what were they? They were Berghaus, Storm, Leah, Gore-Tex women's boots, like walking boots. This was from the same charity shop as the Beatrix Potter book set, actually. I think these were about £4, £4 or £5. It's one of my cheapest charity shops I go to. They had a few marks in that, so they've been well used. I believe these were listed for 40. I think I accepted an offer of 35. And again, that same day, they picked up at the door, gave me cash again, and job done. They can check them out there and then make sure they fit, or make sure they're just happy with them. I've got the cash, so no need to pay fees again. So just simple, cross list, 30 seconds, 1 minute to do, and cash in my hand. I've got loads of messages on this one, but with the downside with Facebook is obviously lots of messages. Is this available? Is this available? And you get lots of questions like that, and not everyone pulls through, obviously. Yeah, this had like 5 or 6 messages probably. People asking measurements and all sorts of things like that. Someone wanted postage on this one. So this was my first sale on Facebook where I did actually have to pay a fee. I paid with PayPal, sold it for £40. I included postage in this one. Sent it out, obviously just used Royal Mail before the strikes, or just as it was kicking off. Second class, so £2.85 or whatever it is. Tom Jules, I think this was a £5 boot sale pickup. Haven't had it long, had it near the end of the season, so it hasn't stuck around long, and it was probably listed on Facebook for like maybe 2 to 5 days around that time. Loads of messages. And sent it out, so it's not just always at the door picking it up, having to wait around, get certain times. That you'll see quite a few that I've actually had to post out. There's another one that had to post out. Nice, cheap and cheerful game. This was a charity shop pickup, I believe. This was another charity shop pickup. I think it's like 50p or £1. I know Tomb Raider's a good name. PlayStation 2, obviously getting vintage and old. It was cheap, so I grabbed it anyway. I'm not into my gaming as much as I used to be, probably about 10 years or so ago. Asking £8 on Facebook, someone messaged me, can I send it out to him? This one went large letter, and they actually paid with bank transfer. When people ask about payment, I say you can make payment with PayPal or bank transfer. I don't like push the bank transfer because obviously that's an easy way, if I wasn't genuine, to just keep their money and just disappear. But obviously I'm not like that. But if you are buying on Facebook, just be aware of that. If people insist on you paying with bank transfer, you have nothing to go back on. So just be aware of that. But I do say you can pay with PayPal, bank transfer, whatever you're more comfortable with. They chose bank transfer. So I think it was £10 all in. They sent me a tenner, bank transfer, popped up. Yeah, all good. Got their address. and sent it. And for their peace of mind, because they sent bank transfer, I send them a picture of their label so they know and they don't have to worry that I'm scamming them basically. As soon as they see a picture of their label, like on my printer, then yeah, thumbs up. And again, got there within a couple of days and job done. But this one, I think I went live actually on YouTube at the boot sale, and I wasn't too sure about this Radley bag, so I was asking in the live chat at the time, what should I do? I think they were asking 9 or 10. Oh, I got it for 9, I can't remember now. But Radley, it's one of them sort of high street sort of brands. It's sort of, it can be pricier to buy, but sort of mid-range. I thought I'd try something different. I was open to trying something different. Again, listed on eBay. I think it might have been a Depop, and obviously Facebook. This was bought by a lawyer. Again, picked it up at the door, cash in hand. I got the full £35 I was asking on Facebook. So again, no fees, cash in the hand. Don't have to worry about postage, it getting lost or anything like that, no fees. Another example of having to send out, these were Paul Smith, Never Assume brown leather moccasin leather shoes. £35, and I got that as well, plus £3 postage. When people ask about shoes, clothes and that, posting it out, I say yeah, I can deliver £3 extra, just covers all bases then. I think these actually paid bank transfer as well, which was surprising. I know I've had a couple of bank transfers. Go straight to the business account. I'm with Monzo, so it comes up on my phone straight away. So yeah, as soon as the payment comes through, ask for their address, and again, print out the label as soon as I can, send them a picture of that label so they can relax. Another easy transaction, no fees. I think these only like £10. I've gone for 35, zero fees, so a nice markup when I don't have to start taking away like 12% fees. And then if I've promoted, if I've got a shop, listing fees, everything like that, just hassle-free. This was my most recent Facebook sale. I think this sold, yeah, I listed it 2 days ago and I sent it out yesterday. So within the same day, it sold and then it's gone already. Again, same deal. £3 flat postage. They paid the full 25 plus the £3. They actually paid with PayPal, so the PayPal fee to take off of this. But these are diesel Larky regular straight jeans. I'm going through all my jeans finally. I have at least maybe 150 to 200 pairs of like jeans, chinos, shorts, anything relating to the legs I've been picturing and listing. This one on Facebook, £25 plus postage, so 28 all in. These were obviously from a charity shop. This could have been bought at any time during the year, so I'm not sure what I paid, but if it's from a charity shop, it's no more than like £5 maybe, £5-6 tops. Gone for 25, owe me 5, bill payer. This was a satisfying result. These Magnum Viper boots, £45, and I got that. It says here listed 4 weeks ago, again sold within the same week. I got these from a Bernardo's donation centre. They owe me £10 to £12. I think I listed these the same week as I actually got them, even though I got a big death pile. Someone messaged me, the husband has been through about 2 or 3 different boots that he's bought online and have not been to his satisfaction. His feet have been getting wet and that. And he needed them for a certain date. So he messaged me if I could get them to him as soon as possible. So they were happy to pay the 45 plus the £3 postage, but I did upgrade the postage to first class just because I felt like it. I knew I didn't have any fees. I believe these actually paid bank transfer as well. So I got the £48. That's why I was happy to upgrade it to first class, just so they got them in time. I'm not sure if they're going on holiday or something, so needed them. They got there literally the next day as well, so Royal Mail was on it then. Yeah, they left a lovely message saying how happy they were. Yeah, they were quite worried buying second-hand stuff online, but I installed that bit of confidence, so hopefully they come back to the second-hand market to buy again. They saved the best for last. Bang & Olufsen teakwood audio cabinet, £150 I was listing it for. I believe I accepted an offer of 110. And again, no, this wasn't in cash. They did come and collect it in person. They came down from London. And they paid bank transfer at the door. So that's another benefit as well. If they haven't got cash on them, and if it's easier for you or for them, they can come and collect, and then they can check it out. And then with modern technology now, they can just send the bank transfer, make sure obviously it all goes through, and then they can take it away. There's obviously, they can't do any chargebacks or anything dodgy like that. Bank transfer, you've got the money and it's safe. Just make sure obviously you get the digits right and everything. But this was part of that bundle. I think it was £55 I paid. Had this unit with the B&O centre that was faulty. I think I sold that for like £8-10 at a boot sale. It was faulty. I said that at the time. So that went, but I sold that stylus. I've mentioned it a few times now. Got, I think it was like £99 or £100 just for the stylus, just a little needle that plays the record. So I was in profit straight away on that. Sold the faulty unit for like a tenner at a boot sale. And then I was left with this wooden unit. It fit the B&O unit that was sitting on top, which was what made this unique, and it even had the badge like you can see on the screen here, Baron Olsen of Denmark, and that's what got the money. If it was this plain or blank, it would still fit the main unit, which is the main selling point. This has got the badge on it as well, so it was official. And yeah, listed 4 weeks ago. It must have been about a month ago. So I listed it 4 weeks ago. It sold within the same week because it was quite a while ago now. £110, bank transfer. They picked it up in person. On my bank account, I saw it came from a limited company. So I don't know if they've got a shop and they can sell it on again, or if it's for a customer or just for the shop. If I've sold that needle for 100, sold the other thing for 110, I'm already in profit. And then I've got another 110 just for a bit of wood that holds the record. So that was very, very satisfying and a really cool sale, especially when I didn't have to send it out or pack it up, because I was not looking forward to that at all. There we go. That is 10 sales on Facebook Marketplace that I've been making over the past few weeks or couple of months or so. It's definitely been working. It has its ups and its downs, like with time wasters and that, but that's been very minimal for me so far, touch wood. Been making them sales, hardly any fees. If it is fees, it's PayPal only. And the listing process is super quick and simple, thanks to ZipSale, of course. So yeah, that is a very, very strong feature that I'm going to continue using, and hopefully this video has shown you why you should be doing it too. When I mentioned about being careful with how you accept payment or how you send payments through Facebook, pretty important that you watch this video that I've done recently. Someone almost got scammed out of £750 on Facebook.